Hi, I'm Charity Majors, and thank you for joining me on this video series where we are talking all about finding flow, syncing your life and business with your menstrual cycle as well as the lunar cycle. So in this video, we are talking about phase 3. Now, if you have missed the other videos, or maybe this popped up in a search and you saw this and said, okay, I'm gonna look at this thing, make sure that you check out the other videos because I have an overview as well as a video for each phase of our menstrual and lunar cycle. So again, we're talking about phase 3 today. And so phase 3 in our menstrual cycle, so we have talked about phase 1, which is winter or menstruation, phase 2, which is post-menstruation or spring, and now we are in summer, or this is the time where for us as women, we are in ovulation. And so for us internally, this is actually the only time in our menstrual cycle that we can get pregnant. And it's also a time for us to really be open to receiving and being fertile. So the things that we do this week energetically, it's all about planting seeds, and it is all about being able to receive during this time. So I'm just going to kind of look down at some of my notes here. So for this time, like I said, we are open to receive. This is a great time where we still have high energy, where we are outward facing. It's a great time to celebrate and express gratitude. It's also a very amazing time menstrually and what's going on within our internal cycle to forgive anything or anyone that has hurt you. So release those things and then be able to receive and give forgiveness. During this time, because internally it is, we're going through ovulation, this is a great time for adventure, for being sensual, for being playful, flirty, being generous and giving, and being social. So this is, again, a great time to be out and about, to be with your girlfriends, to be at the networking event, or even to bring out in fruition whatever course you have created or course that you're going to launch or a speaking gig or whatever that might mean. And what's really fun about this time is that because we are in ovulation, our body actually elicits or secretes these pheromones that send out these subconscious signals and scents and pheromones that say, like, okay, like this girl, she is ready, she is magnetic, I want to listen to what it is that she's saying. Actually, even physically, you are more attractive during this time. We tend to have like a nice little glow on our face. And so even physiologically, our body and our facial structure changes. It comes into more symmetry, which we are actually more drawn to. And this is the time where, if you think back to kind of ancestral days, this is the time where the men are like, okay, like this woman is fertile, she is healthy, I'm going to mate with this woman. And so you would actually pheromone wise send off this attraction magnet for people to be drawn to you and to know that you are powerful, to know that you are in flow, to know that what it is that you're healthy, and you just have this magnetism and glow about you during ovulation. So I'm going to kind of read what's going on kind of hormonally, what you should do fitness-wise, what you should do nutrition-wise, as well as how you should plan your business during this time in your cycle. So again, this is a higher energy time, again, summer. So even just envision summer, right? We're bike riding, we're out on the lake, we're having fun with family, we're having wine on the patio. And so this is a great time to just be outward facing and to just be with people. Your hormones this is the highest concentration of hormones so that our body can release or has released that egg. And so there are driving desires that will happen during this, and then verbal and social centers of the brain are stimulated by these hormones during this week. So you're going to be very visually stimulated as well as very creative during this week as well. This is a good time for important conversations because you are visually and your brain is stimulated a good, intense balance of hormones. And so this is a great time to connect with your community, to connect with your girlfriends, to connect in your mastermind or your online course or your group or whatever that might mean. And then what to focus on. So when you work in your flow, this is a great time to communicate and collaborate. So like I said, connect with your sisters, connect with your friends, connect with your business partners, plan the meetings, plan the strategy sessions, plan your mastermind or jump into your mastermind. And then this is the week to present ideas, to pitch your project, to sell, to negotiate, to work on things. And now is the time to ask for a raise, because you are magnetic with not only the pheromones that are coming out, but with your energy, and you are willing to receive. Exercise-wise, you have energy to burn, so go for it. Feel free and don't be afraid to do a more intense workout during this time. You might push yourself when it comes to your resistance training or your weights. You might try a new class, and again, because your energy is high and because you are more outward facing and extroverted, you're going to be the it girl in the class. So I encourage you to use this energy to meet new friends, to socialize, to kick your butt in the gym, to go for a further run, to challenge yourself physically, because your body is going to respond to it. The energy is there. Hormonally, it's a great time to build on the strength that you have done in the past. And, go do HIIT training, so high intensity. So use this time to really, really challenge yourself and push yourself. You have the energy and you have what it takes. Food-wise, we want to make sure that we are filling up on fiber, and we want to make sure that we are filling up on raw fruits and veggies that have high levels of glutathione. Glutathione is this great little nutrient that helps our DNA and helps our muscles duplicate in the best way possible. And so it also makes sure that your body metabolizes and easily eliminates any estrogen surplus. So it helps with balancing out the hormones. And then stick to lighter grains. And so things like quinoa, corn, again, not necessarily super high starchy things. So stick to your lighter grains. And then ovulatory foods that help promote vascular and antioxidant well-being for your ovaries. So super high antioxidants, things that are going to help increase your blood flow. So even things like cinnamon. So put some cinnamon on your coffee, or put some cinnamon on something else. So things that are going to help increase blood flow and really promote that. And then that is, again, this is also a really great time to be sensual. So with your partner, with yourself, it's a great time to really explore that and to be sensual and to be confident in your body. We don't have the bloating that goes on when it comes to our menstrual cycle. And again, we are open and we're fertile and we're ready. And so again, that's just a time that, again, this is a time where your body is able to be pregnant. So if you are not necessarily wanting that in your life, make sure that you take the appropriate measures to prevent. But yeah, this is a great time to be able to have fun with this time. So again, plan it in your calendars. So if this is a time where in your menstrual cycle, and again, most women, like I said, ovulate at the full moon. And so this is a big time for expansive energy collectively. So this is a great time to have an event. If maybe you're planning an event, this is a great time to bring women together and have the fun girls' night. This is a great time because there's also a really special nurturing aspect to this time during our cycles. And so it's going to be fun. It's going to be nurturing. You're going to be creative. You're going to be filled with gratitude. And again, this is a great time to plan in your calendars all of the fun things that allow you to be outward facing, that allow you to courageously step into that next level of your life. So again, whether it is the event, asking for the raise, doing the sales thing, planning the open house, whatever that might mean, this is a great time to be out there, to be connecting with people, and to really being able, open to receive what is coming your way. So again, if you are finding value in this, I encourage you to subscribe, like, and share. I can't do this alone and get this message out out by myself. And so the more that you share this, the more collective energy, the more people that can collectively get in flow with what's going on with us as women, as well as what's going on in the moon. And when we do that, gosh, it is magic. Like I said, I have been doing this for close to a year now, I would say, maybe 8-9 months. And like I said, I've noticed such a big shift in how I'm able to plan things. It also gives me permission to say no, like maybe in those winter phases or when I am in menstruation, I don't have to say yes to going to the big party or to the networking event. I can honor where I'm at in my body and use it to my advantage, so that when I show up in a room, I show up in my best and brightest energy. When I create the product, when I make the video, when I write the blog, when I do the podcast, when I speak at the event, when I launch the course, when I create my own event, I can find that flow of what is going on in my body, and it feels so much better. It feels like I'm not hitting up against these brick walls. It feels like I'm not pushing up against, pushing a boulder uphill and hitting as much resistance. So I encourage you to find the same flow in your life and what's going on with your body. And like I said, I would love, love, love to hear how this information is impacting you and helping you find your flow. So feel free to comment below. Feel free to shoot me a message either on my website, charitymajors.com, or find me on social media. Charity Majors on all platforms. I'm there, I'm out, I'm social, I'm having a good time. And if I don't post as much, you know that I am probably in phase 1 and I'm in winter and I am at a massage. So make sure that you check out the rest of the videos in this series as well, so that you can, again, find what works best for you, for your flow, and start to plan your life in a way that best suits you. Talk to you next time.